we go. Hey everybody, how's it going? Oh, my day was a day, to say the least. But it is over now, and I am home, and I have eaten, and we are going to be doing some barbering of bonsais. And let me know if the levels are okay. I'm not in front of the mic just yet, so I probably sound kind of distant, but I will be in front of the mic in a second. I am finishing my setup. All right, I'm now in front of the mic. Also, I can't see the laptop, so that's not going to work. So let me move the laptop and not knock over my drink. Oh, geez. Oh, God, here we go. Okay, almost there. Okay. Let me drop that. Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah, that rocket launch was pretty friggin' amazing. I missed it, and then I had to watch the video, but I somehow managed to get to the video without hearing how it went. Going like, okay, don't blow up. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, the fact that 2 of the 3 rockets made it back is kind of amazing. All right, if you guys let me know if the levels have any issues, I think we're good to go. And barber some bonsais. So, if you missed our first stream of Bansai Barber, S, not Z, I found out that this game supports Wii Remote Rotation, and that it's kind of daily in the same way that like Animal Crossing and stuff is. So what you do in this game is you cut sentient plants' hair. That's it. That's the game. I'm worried because no one's acknowledged the audio. Okay, good. I was worried no one had acknowledged it, and I was concerned that you just couldn't hear me asking for you to acknowledge the audio. Okay, so we're on day 2 of Bansai Barber. And in this day 2, we're not watching Boruto, I'm afraid. Mr. Stickle. What? I run a barber shop, and then I found out that, you know, after all my years of cosmetology school, I moved to this town to take over for a barber who was retiring. And all my customers turned out to be plants because this is some kind of nightmare land. And here I am, so I've made a life choice, and it went really poorly, and now I have to live with it because I can't afford to move home with my parents. My pride can't take it. So now I'm cutting the hair of... I'm cutting a bowler hat into a piece of celery. If people back home found out, they would be so mad. They'd be embarrassed, to be honest. So, if you can't figure it out, they give you a style they'd like out of a book. You pick it, and then you cut their hair into that shape. And you are rated based on how closely you follow the shape. It's like I just got my first star out of 5. I have gotten a 5-star once. It's pretty particular about it. Look, I'll tell you how to cut. I don't tell you how to be a piece of celery. You don't tell me how to be a barber. Oh, God! Okay, he might have actually known what he was talking about. Oh, geez. Oh, I've screwed up. Oh, okay. All right. We can fix this. We can fix this. All right. So, spray bottle. Puts it all back. Nobody has to know that I just cut this guy's hair off. So clippers leave the branch. And scissors cut everything. The problem is because the branches are actually branches. Like if you cut a bottom branch, everything attached to it from above goes with it. So I messed up a little bit. Whoa! Okay, I'll put it back. I'll put it back. Just fill it in the gaps. It'll be fine. You're not timed. There's no real rush to do this in any particular way. You just do it. In an appropriate for a game about bonsai cutting, it's pretty placid. Shut up! I'm working on it. The most exciting gameplay on Twitch. Alright, that might be as good as I can do here. So when I feel good, I have 4 out of 5 stars. We're gonna call it. Indeed, there is no discernible difference between this and Trauma Team. It is oh god. So presumably this guy trained to be a barber for years. And now all he does is talk to this jackass. And have berries make sexy eyes at him, which is not what I want in my life. Ugh. Okay. What do you want? What do you want me to do? You want me to cut this? You want me to cut you this? You want me to cut a goddamn donut in your... Oh my god. Oh my god. WiiWare was a mistake, everybody. Oh, shut up! I'm fixing it! We could have played Enjoy Your Massage. John already owns it. Seren insists this is a great game. Of course she does. Oh, I can indeed chop the clouds. Alright, so I have cut way too much branch on this side. The problem is, I gotta do that to get to the stuff down here. So maybe I can use this to fill in the gap. Ask me to cut a fucking donut in your hair. Are you for real? I'm working on it. You're the one who came in here with irrational haircut plans. Alright. So we're gonna clip out her middle section here. Maybe we can brush the rest into place. Gong time! Anything I can do up here? Did I just move a cloud? Don't care. Alright. It's true, what is a rational haircut for a buried torso? The fuck are you going on about? Let's just get you out of my shop. He wants me to cut a cowboy hat into his hair. He wants a cowboy hat. Okay. I just need a minute. I need a minute. He wants a cowboy hat. You weird ass son of a bitch. Oh boy. We've done it this time. RetroActive has done it this time. I'm cutting a cowboy hat into a bush's head. What is life? Oh no, I've cut too much. However, shall I fix? Where were you when you realized that a team of professionals responsible for game classics like Donkey Kong 64 made a game where you cut a bush in the shape of a cowboy hat to please a sentient root vegetable? You were right here with me, together. We're in this together. There's no escaping this. Oh, for fuck's sake! This is forever our reality. Some of these angles are really hard to cut. This would be a minigame in a Mario Party game, and one of the ones that wouldn't have made the top 100. Shut up! I'm working on it! Ah, fuck! It's hard to tell where the... Damn it, it's hard to tell where the roots go. God, we're already back to the start. Alright. We're gonna clip. And that'll help us see where the roots go. Yeah, see? And now we can see where all the root structure... Don't move! Don't move! Okay. Shit! Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh. Can I just gong this? This is a nightmare. It's like it's scientifically designed to have the hair in the wrong place. The leaves. You know, if it cut through the branches in one cut, it wouldn't be so bad. But it doesn't. I have to hit it twice. Yeah, we're going for 3 on this one. Come on, just give me 3. Alright, there's 3. That'll have to do. Alright, good. Yeah, this game would probably work better with, like... Get out. Get out of my shop. I want nothing to do with you ever again. Alright. These 2 are back. They were here yesterday. I cut this into their head. She's la... Oh, we have a new gift. She gave me a stick? The fuck? Alright, we have a stick now, everybody. The cloud style is in right now. Lol. And because I cut stuff into their hair yesterday, I have to grow it back because they're jackasses. Alright, let's fill it all in. Shut up! Stop moving! So you can't actually cut the branches with the clipper. You just have to do it from the edges. Which is a lot more exacting than the scissors. Why do they look sad? I'm working on it. No, I'm not switching to the scissors. The scissors are too fast. You're just gonna have to grin and bear it. You cherry bastards. So the problem is that A, the Wii remote isn't the most accurate thing in the world, and B, it's vibrating crazy powerful right now. Meaning it's like taking the already inaccurate Wii remote and just bouncing around in my hands like a Jack fucking Russell Terrier. Why is my score so bad? This is pretty accurate to what they wanted. Oh, God. Damn it! Ugh, fine! I'll use the scissors, which aren't accurate, get a bad score, and then I'll get you out of my goddamn shop. This game sucks. Wow. Done. Get out. Shut up. Nobody cares. Oops. Oh, God. It's all gone wrong. I fixed it. Shut up! God! The problem is because it's actual branches, it's really hard to just, like, cut what you want because you end up cutting way more than you mean to. Because they want to be a circle. They want to be a perfect circle. Did you just yee at me like this is some YouTube memes? All right, and we'll shave down here. Hey, we did it! We did it. Can I draw on her for free, or are they gonna get mad at me? Darling, you need a color. What was that? Oh, I don't know what that is. That looks inappropriate. Let's get that out of here before Twitch sees. There we go. All right. I drew a dick in her hair. All right, moving on. Everyone's gone. Yeah, the Wii Remote jitter is largely the problem. Hey, Otto. Basically telling me I haven't saved. Alright. Yeah, the jitter's the hardest part. Like, it's just doing this shit. And it's like... It's mostly when you're moving, so... No, go... Okay. Well, how do I get to the back to the gift? How do I get back to the... How do I get back to the gifts? How do I get back to the gifts? Where are the gifts? There they are. What? So what do I do with it? Nothing. It's just here. It's just a goddamn stick. You gave me a goddamn stick. All right. Whatever. Funnily enough, this is a Nintendo published game. So that's Bansai Barber for today. We also have You, Me, and the Cubes to get to today, but I am going to step away for 1 second and get something to drink, and then we will move on to You, Me, and the Cubes, the other half of our WiiWare retrospective duo. In the meantime, what do I have on here that's got some good jams y'all can listen to? Y'all can listen to the title screen of E's music. Leave it running on baseball? I could do that. Let me remember what Ease's music is, and if that's good, I'll leave it on that. Otherwise, I'll throw you guys to Baseball Stars 2! I want to point out that today I cut a bush into a circle and drew a dick on it. Ease. The game is pronounced Ease. Ease book 1 and 2. Also, this game does have some pretty hot tunes, so we'll stay with this. I kind of just want to play Ease again. Ease is really good. Like, there we go. Ease is... Oh, there's no chance I beat this guy. Because I don't remember how to fight him at all. Nope, that didn't go so well. See? I'm real bad. We'll take one more crack at him, even though there's no context to this. I haven't played this game in probably years. Actually, no, that's not true. I streamed this game for a little while. Because I dig the music, probably. This game very clearly inspired games like Half Minute Hero. Because you just run into the enemies and hurt them. And I adore Half Minute Hero. What? Was I not hitting? His hitbox is tiny. Ah! I have beaten this entire game. Alright. I am bad at this game, but I've beaten it. I just forgot. I remember this guy has a really particular hitbox. That's a pain in the butt. But that's okay. I did beat him before. I have beaten this game. You're right. This is the boss that broke me last time. I gave up because I couldn't remember what his hitbox was. I think when I beat the game the first time, I probably just looked it up. What is Bat Dude's hitbox? And somebody's like, oh, you gotta hit him right when he's lifting his arms or some dumb shit like that. But we're back. We're back for throwing people at boxes, the video game. God, we really in that boss for like an hour? Good lord. That's depressing. So maybe we won't stream Ease again. Apparently I've already streamed it for a while. And was terrible. Another Nintendo published game. That looks like, Doshin the Giant. This is our two-dimensional god. So, this game is you throw people at boxes and try to keep it balanced. At the end, you're evaluated based on how many are still standing. Freeze cube. Cube 1. I have to get 4 fallows, which are the names of people, on the cube. So you shake the Wii remote to take control. You pick where you want 2 fallows to go. And you throw them. A lot of pointer action going on tonight. So you can see all 4 of these guys are going to survive because they're all standing. As the cube shifts, they'll fall down. And they may even fall off the cube. You also have to have people on every up top facing surface. So I'll have to have both the big surface here and the one that this one and this one will have to have people on them. Again, I need to put 4 down. Oh, I got one of the bad ones. Oh, so 2 of them fell down. I'm gonna lose them. Oh god, all 4 of them fell down. Yeah, so you gotta shake your Wii remote to make people. Just like real life. That's just a joke I made last time we streamed. So, I mean, come for the original humor, stay for that same joke 45 times. I killed the fallow.
Good.
The bad guy who's... You can see the shadow guy that was running around and... Oh god, they all fell to their doom. Just like RFN, come for the joke, stay for that exact same joke. Forever. Did you know that John once took a shower with his Vita and dropped... Or a tub time with his Vita and dropped it in the tub? I bet you did. Bet you've heard that story before. Another one of the bad ones? I killed one.
Good.
Maybe we only lost one that time. Do fallows have souls? They do. And when they fall into the abyss, they don't die. They live forever in suffering and darkness. Again, just like RFM. I will never die because there are thousands of hours of me talking on the internet about dumb shit. Come here. Come here.
Good.
Everybody survived. When's the tub time scarf? I don't want to know what John wears in his bathtub. Or doesn't. So whatever he wants to... John is free to self-publish his tub time scarf, but I will have no part of it. Oh, he died. Oh, it's all gone wrong.
1. Game over.
Oh! Here's the problem, Shy Guy. All those episodes are backed up at multiple locations. Our hosting provider is in the cloud, so even if there was an EMP, they'd have to EMP into the data centers, all locations. There will always be thousands of hours of RFN out there. You can hear my thoughts on such hot bangers as My Life as a King long after I'm dead. Do you really, GX? That must be enormous. That must be the biggest, dumbest file repository in the world.
Good.
Why are they, like, henshin posing? What? Low battery? Didn't you just say I had... Ah, shit. Alright, well, that's fine. It definitely had 3 bars earlier. Play them on shuffle. Ah, crap. Can I just fling him like that? Oh, they can cling to the side? Shit. Jex, I don't want to know why. I'm better off not knowing why you're doing that. That shadow one causes the other ones to fall over. And so getting rid of him is super important, but it's hard to do. And there he is. And wait for his dumb ass. There, I killed him. I killed him.
Good.
He's dead. Like he deserves. James Jones Hot Bangers. Yeah, that's a video series for a different website. Somehow we ended up with 2 games that require, like, fairly precision pointer control in this RetroActive. It's very weird. This is the one we died on last time, I think. But there's no ghosts running around right now. Oh, no, it's not. There's one more afterwards. But that's okay. We can do this. Crap! There he is. Wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, no, no. I accidentally hit the B button. Everyone survived! Alright. But the shadow guy's still there. So I still need to wait for him to pop up. He's what screwed up my run last time. He kept knocking people over. Damn it. Hey, I did it!
Good. Okay. Congratulations.
There are, I would point out there are two, Sega console anime girl things you could be talking about. And they did a crossover. Seiha Girls is one of them, and then the other one is, Neptunia. No, but I believe you can get... You might be able to get Seiha Girls on Crunchyroll. You know what? We might find out after this, after we finish up with this round of You, Me, and the Cubes. Have I seen Seiha Girls? I've seen enough of it. Which is to say, I've seen about 30 seconds. When I was in Japan, actually, Carly took a picture of me standing next to a Seiha Girl, poster. Without my permission. Oh my god, they died.
Good.
Carly is a lovely woman, and she is a complete nightmare. And this isn't a mean thing to say, she curates her ability to be a nightmare. Oh good, Seiha Girl did come out here. Good, I'm glad. I haven't been mad at Japan in a while, and that would be a really good cause to do it.
Good.
They were proto-dabbing to their deaths! There was a Neptunia Sega Hard Girls crossover, because, I mean, if you're gonna make one anime multi-property thing, you may as well make two. And what good is having two if they don't have a cinematic universe?
Good.
Sega Anime Girls Cinematic Universe. I'm way more amused with my own joke than I should be in that one. What's the Ant-Man of the Seiha Girls Cinematic Universe?
Good.
People who bought Senran Kagura, Gerd und Panzer, Love Live Sunshine, and Monster Musume. Jesus Christ, that's a nightmare list. That is a people who bought that list are monsters. Come on.
Good.
Look at them all die. Look at them all die. The final cube. There will be no more cubes after the final cube. Ever. The world will simply stop having cubes. As an alleged box hunter. Damn it. What the hell? He threw two of them off the side. Damn it!
Good.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Do shadows bounce? Oh, that's true. I could have thrown him at the bounce pad and see if it worked. Good call, Meower. I might need to try that. Don't come in here and start talking about Monster Musume. And GX, you're right. Dragon Ball Super is dumb as fuck. Holy shit, that is a dumb show. Like, Dragon Ball was a dumb show. Dragon Ball Z forgot it's supposed to be a dumb show and tried to be a serious show sometimes. And then Dragon Ball Super is the dumbest. It's important to remember there is an arc where, in Dragon Ball, where Goku's enemy is a relatively nice robot Frankenstein's monster. Like, I feel like the fact that this is always the first cube, they could just do it for me at this point. Like, I've done this cube like 6 times now.
Good.
That's right. Dragon Ball Super is about the home lives of individuals who have the ability to wipe out entire cities by breathing super hard.
Nice play. Good.
Also, I think there's an episode where where like a 90-year-old man turns out to be stronger than an alien monster. So like, obviously it's grounded. Tao Pai Pai for fighters win? Probably never, because I mean, that would actually be pretty good. I might actually pay for Tao Pai Pai DLC.
Good.
That was close. We're gonna have one survivor from that whole group, and then death. Oh no, we had 3. Okay. To be fair, though, the Frankenstein's monster wasn't on the sub, although he was part of the Red Ribbon Army. That was when they actually got to the tower. But your point is still valid. How the fuck do I remember that? Come here, you jackass.
Very nice play.
did it. I did the good things.
Nice play.
I definitely remember even when I liked Dragon Ball a lot as a kid, watching some of the movies and thinking that this was the dumbest shit I'd ever seen. Because if you never actually watch the movies, A, they don't take place in any kind of continuity.
Good.
They just kind of exist on their own usually. And B, like, everybody forgets all their current strengths because then the movie had to happen. But at the same time, I sort of like the movies because they're such trash. It's like as an adult, when I watch them, the movies are the funniest part. In a way, you'd expect the movies to have a higher animation budget, but a lot of times they don't.
Nice play. Good. Okay. Congratulations.
Of course it's Brawly. The Wii Remote is actually starting to die, so sometimes the sound doesn't even play out of the speaker. It's kind of cool. Oh, I missed one! Fallows! I want a game that knows it's going to be data mined and then just puts a bunch of fake data in for, like, DLC characters. Like, if the next Smash Brothers comes out and they put in, like, a bunch of characters that people would want, and then it's none of them, it's just a ruse. That would be spectacular. Now we're back at 2 bars. I don't know what's going on with the battery. Maybe this 10-year-old Wii Remote isn't as... Oh, shit. Isn't as reliable as it used to be.
Game start.
That's true. It wouldn't happen without Sakurai. He might actually put fake characters in the data pool. Just start, like, putting move lists in the game files for characters that don't exist. See, now I'm trying to figure out who my favorite Smash Brothers fake character would be. Actually, it would be if the data had just had like 10 Mario clones in it.
Nice play. Very nice play.
Waluigi would be pretty good.
Good.
Ermac would be pretty good. Some characters from Super Mario RPG that people have wanted would be pretty good, like Geno. Geno in the files for Smash, but to never come out would be pretty next level trolling.
Nice play. Judgment. Good.
Cap Cube, what is that? You're not explaining it to me? Okay. A file called Ridley that later gets patched to say Ridley moves, and then it's later patched and renamed to Ridley is too big.
Judgment. Good.
So they're still partial owners of the Mariners. They're just not the majority owner anymore. But the Mariner Moose would be pretty fantastic. Just a random baseball mascot.
Nice play.
I swear it sounds like the Wii remote saying maybe next time. So, Dave Matthew, I agree that I can't think of anyone else I'd want in a Smash game, but that's sort of the fun of it. Like, characters that I didn't expect, that's kind of what I want the most. I want random bullshit.
Nice play.
Like, Lucina was fine, but... like, something random is better for me. Duck Hunt and Mr. Game & Watch are great examples of, like, when that came in, I'm like, what the why? What? I just struggle to think of what another one of those would be, but I guess that's the point. If I could think up another one of those easily, it wouldn't really meet the criteria, would it?
Good. Okay. Congratulations.
They did put in the Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit Trainer meets the criteria of dumb bullshit. Like, it definitely does. I think we've joked about Kart from Mario Kart before. Were you just playing a sentient cart? That one would be pretty good. Electroplankton. There it is. There's your character. You play as the Electroplankton. Master Hand playable. He's too big.
Nice play. Very nice.
This one I'm just doing those really close together. Versus like shooting them out to the corners. Just to do it quicker. Straight baby hand, yes, make him smaller. Oh yeah, Splatoon is a Splatoon not being in Smash 4, even though I called for it as DLC, is probably the biggest detriment to them just porting Smash 4.
Good.
There is effectively no Splatoon representation in Smash. That has to change. Coming in here with C-list Nintendo podcast. Don't you do that to me.
Very nice Good.
Are you guys still seeing the stream? Okay, my preview video of the stream got weird for a second. I had to refresh the page. Which also means you're now all different colors than you were a minute ago. So I'll have to live with that reality. There's a stream? This is true. This is a fair question. Yeah, I just had to refresh. I had an error window instead of a stream. It was very strange and scary. I was much scared. Oh, I got it. Damn it. Pikmin 3 comes to Smash. You're done, but you never show up. I can't see which boxes don't have people on them.
Five, four, three, two, one. Game over.
Ah, shit. Yeah. Oh, I gotta retry.
Good.
Whew, that was messy. That was a goddamn mess. I kept getting the gray guys, and then they kept tilting, and ugh. I couldn't get somebody on top. It was bad.
Good.
Yay! We did it! We cubed these people. That's true. Arms could make representation. But those are easy. Those are like... Those are good characters. I want some garbage. I want, like, the cookie from Yoshi Cookie. It just falls. That's all it does. It just falls from the sky. Alright, we got one more set, then we close out you, me, and the cubes for tonight. Ooh. That's true. Somebody from, Rhythm Heaven could be good. The spider from Spider Free Candy Company. Or just the hands. Although I guess he does actually have a face. You do see it occasionally.
Nice play. Good.
Oh my god, I actually screwed up one person on the base cube. Rusty, yeah, but you have to keep paying him. I get not finding ARMS appealing to you, but ARMS did, like... ARMS sold enough units that it will probably end up with some degree of Smash representation, unless they just do a port of Smash 4. I don't know what that representation ends up looking like, but it'll be something. Something dumb is desirable to me, and there's a lot of dumb opportunities in Oh, if you hit the freeze cube directly, it just it freezes the cubes. I get it.
Good. Okay.
Right now, Porta Smash 4, I give it about a 60% chance. But as time marches on, it becomes less and less likely to me.
Nice play. Judgment. Good.
That freeze cube, if you know how to hit it, is actually really useful. I keep forgetting I can rotate the cubes. So even though it's hard to see
Nice play.
from one side or another, I can just rotate it.
Very nice play.
Fuck.
Judgment. Good.
Did one of them just say tee-hee? Snipper clip stage would be pretty cool. Final cube of the night. 100 seconds to get 8 fallows on a bunch of blocks. Ooh, this one looks bad.
Good.
Yay! The freeze cube saved us. I mean, there are Mii's in Switch, and Mii's not gonna go away. I think Mii shows up in Smash 4. I think Nintendo wisely stepped away from the Mii's to step away from the Wii branding. I still think they have value. I mean, their first mobile game used Mii's. I want to point out that in less than 2 years, Nintendo killed 2 distinct social networks they created. In less than a year, 2 distinct social networks were not simultaneously, were single-handedly annihilated by Nintendo. All right, so that's level 2 of Yumi and the cubes. So tomorrow we'll knock out. Maybe tomorrow we'll knock out level 3 plus Bansai Barber next day. So I promised mystery game as we hop back to the Wii menu. Let me go see if I can find mystery game. Uno momento. All of this is terrible. Wow. Okay. I gotta find the nunchuck. Hold, please. Y'all going on about your Monster Hunters, but I'm going to show you the original Monster Hunter. Now we're gonna hunt some monsters. I reviewed Fishing Resort 6 years ago, I guess? Something like that. This is a remarkably competent game. From ProPay. Basically, it's a fishing game. You play as... Look at my not me. Look at this smarmy son of a bitch. But this is the part you should probably pay attention to right here. That right there. 20 hours. I played this game for 20 hours. Basically, you go to a resort and you fish. And as you fish, you get resources. And as you get resources, you upgrade your equipment. And then as you upgrade your equipment, you get to go to new places. Oh my god, the jaggies in this game are brutal. So I'm coming into this game having not played it in at least 4 years. Oh my god. Is this the game? I forgot about this entirely. Alright, it's not a lionfish. Whoa. This looks like a gar. Okay, this is oh, I was right the first time. Okay. This is snakehead. Gar's my favorite Gundam character. No! Alright. Seahorse. I'm pretty sure this is an angelfish. Oh no! I missed the lobster over there. I'm gonna fail my fishing test. Oh no, I failed my fishing test. Apparently I got 10 out of 10 on this before. And that's what this game is. You take fish quizzes. Not really. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Hi, dude. Are the fish biting? Me, I'm just waiting for my students. You want to join a class? Feel free to do so via the bulletin board. I'm just going to stand here next to this lake and hope something happens. I'm sure it'll be... I've bought a lot of fishing rods. I've played a lot of this game. The Storm Killer! Let's take a boat out to the water and go fishing. The graphics are pretty good. It's just really jaggy. There are all kinds of like weird quest things in this game too. It's pretty involved. Come on. Come on. I see him. You guys thought I was going to play Ogre Battle. So right now, what you can't see is that I'm holding the Weirboat and Nunchuck, and I'm waiting for something to bite on this thing. And then I'm going to crank the the Nunchuck like it's a crank. the appeal of this game is in constantly discovering new things. There's a ton of just places. So I'm cranking the nunchuck. Oh, I broke. W. Matthew, you do kind of encounter sea monsters. Not in this area, but there's an area where you encounter what is effectively like this legendary giant fish. It's like 12.5 feet long. I was never able to catch it. I had a run-in with it. Here I am telling fish stories about virtual fucking fish, but I never caught the damn thing. I seem to recall fighting it for a while. We wait patiently for the fish to come. Shh, you'll scare them off. I was never really a big fan of the fishing over in the lakes, though. I just can't remember how to get back to the main menu so I can get to a different area. We'll get there in a minute. But first, we're gonna wait for this fish to show up. We're gonna be very quiet so we don't scare the fish away. Oh, I see one. Shh, here it comes. Let's give it some action to look at. Give it some motion. I can see one down there. Come on. Alright, fuck this. Alright, so, back to shore. GX, are you talking about, like, Alright, how do I get back? Are you giving me, like, Escape from Bug Island now? Like, what are you on about? Alright. These were from these pictures, I believe, were from WeConnect 24. Which is dead, obviously, but... These were the last fishing resort pictures that came to my Wii. Here's some quests. They want me to catch these fish. You get money for it. Hey, how's it going? Yes, like each area has contests and. So I want to go to different hotels because there's. Oh, I forgot about River King, yeah. Legend of the River King, God. Look at this. Look at this swanky hotel. This happens the entire game. This is what this game is. And then I run around, and I go to my hotel room. I sleep for the night. Look at this! Look at this swank ass hotel. Oh, that's right. You run an aquarium. Wait, passwords? This game's got passwords? Oh, shit. Alright, let's do some Monster Hunter fashing. I'm a big fan of the layered look. Jeans go with everything. What's that? That's not a yacht. That's a sailboat. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Oh, we need to have green. There we go. I don't want to talk about Storm City games. All right. So now that we're looking sharp, look at this bed. Look at this gigantic ass bed. All right. Let's go check out what's on TV. No. I actually went to Xseed's office to play this game. At the time, Xseed was above a AAA location. And I'm not kidding, like a AAA branch. If you don't know what AAA is, it's like automotive breakdown people. Like your car, you pay for a subscription. If your car breaks down, they come pick you up. Why are you linking to Storm City Games Twitter? Jesus Christ, what is that? Oh. Oh. Alright. Good morning, let's get fishing. I'm gonna have to change the batteries in a minute. Alright, what can I register for today? She's gonna want me to check out. Who's got the events? There's my aquarium. Can I fish in the pool? No, I can't fish in the pool. Welcome. Care to rent a bicycle for the day? It'll cost you 20 points. Why, yes, I would like a bicycle. The reason you need the bicycle is this island is actually really big. And having the bicycle lets you get around faster. This is one of 2 beaches you can reach from this hotel. Get out of the damn way! Bicycle on sand coming through. If you're wondering, I do know where I'm going, even though it's been like 6 years. There is what the game refers to as a secret spot. Out this way. 12 fish are available from passwords. That's neat. My tackle is set up for fresh water, so this might be a problem, but that's okay. I don't see any fish. I have identified a crisis. There are no fish. Oh, we got a fish. But it's a little baby fish. He's not going to be interested in this big boy bait. See? He took a look at it, was like, nah. Too much. Let's change bait. We'll do a lure. There we go. You can't catch a coelacanth. Come on. Somebody bite. Oh! It got away. It got away. But there are events you can register to do. I gotta take attention out of the line. So the only way you can really get these fish in, especially on this low T line, is tire them out. You can see the little tension gauge on the screen. I'm always cranking. Haha. Funny, funny. But only when you hear the clicking am I actually making progress. It's starting to come back. God, this one is... I wanna do world record speed run of fishing resort. 100% all fish. Almost there. Ooh, a new fish! Look how happy he is. That's a new fish. We got a new fish. Does my bike disappear? Did my bike vanish? That would be bad. Oh god, it did. Damn it, I wanted to keep going. Because there's more. There's this side of the rock, which is the actual, like, secret place. Ladies, I'm gonna ruin your vacation by throwing fishing hooks dangerously in the area you're swimming in. That's a shark. There is a shark in the water. Right there. See him? So this guy is a stick. New record for driftwood. You get points for driftwood. It's some fine driftwood. S-rank driftwood. S-rank driftwood. Storm killer. I'm gonna catch that shark. It's been a while since I seem to recall like having some real fights with the sharks. And to be fair, what could make you more of an asshole than reeling in a shark while people are trying to swim? I don't catch and release my driftwood. Ew, that sounds way worse than I wanted it to. Alright, got a nice cast on it that time. I had something kind of biting. Come on. You know you want to eat this. Oh, wait. Maybe. Unlike the bobber, I can't zoom in on these, so I don't really know if there's stuff in its immediate vicinity. cartoon version of Euro Truck Simulator? If I wish. Ship me. All right, we're not where the fish are. They're over here. See them having fun, living without being eaten. It's time for that to stop. It's time for your lives of not being stuffed on my wall to end. Twitch does not do character turns, correct. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to bite that bait. You know, this might not be the right bait for them. Because this is large, extra large bait, and they're more like medium large. Let's do float lure. Girl, I'm going to need you to not walk through my fishing line. I'm about to throw hooks, and it's probably going to go real bad. Like, I can't be held responsible if you walk through my hook. There we go. Alright. Alright. Can I, there we go. Not quite far enough. There we go. Come on, bite it. Oh, we got some interest. Ah, you jerk. Who would own reviewing Euro Truck Simulator? Probably Don, to be honest. Almost certainly Don. Which I'd be totally okay with. Where'd they go? I mean, Don did Suspension Railway Simulator on Wii U, and that was a piece of work, to say the least. Come on. Something bite. It's like real fishing. I've been here for hours and nothing has happened. I caught a piece of driftwood. Alright. Come on. Oh, I jumped too soon. Is he into those kinds of games? No, but he's European. Don's pretty good about reviewing what you put in front of him. And so if you give him Euro Truck Simulator, he will review Euro Truck Simulator. He might not like it. He might complain about it, but he'll do it. He reviewed Suspension Railway Simulator because he was given a code for Suspension Railway Simulator. Which, by the way, if you've never seen his video for Suspension Railway Simulator, you should see his video for Suspension Railway Simulator on Wii U. It's amazing. It's everything I hoped it would be, which is to say a complete train wreck. Pun not intended. Whoa, we got... I was getting ready to call it for the night. I was literally getting ready to pack up and head back to the hotel. To the point I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was looking at the Twitch chat, and all of a sudden the Wii remote just jumped. The fuck are you? It's an eel. I caught an eel! That's a D rank eel. It's getting late. You should head back to the hotel. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Let's go look at the aquarium. Enter the aquarium. Why, yes, I will enter the aquarium. So this is all the stuff I've caught. Hosted by this ghost. She's a ghost. Look at her complexion. She is a ghost. Yep, these are fish. As you can see, I have caught some things. These aren't individually fish I have caught. These are species I have caught, I believe. I don't think this is just like, here's everything James has caught. These guys fight like bastards. I'm not even talking about in the game. I'm talking about in real life. Fish like this are a pain in the ass. You will spend forever with it. And then you're catch and release, so you throw it back anyway. Because I don't need some damn bluegill. I ain't gonna cook it. Going down. Go to the lower level. Why, yes, I will go to the lower level. Welcome to the freshwater floor. Hosted by slightly less ghastly individual. You can see many varieties of freshwater fish in this exhibit. Oh, if it isn't our fearless director. So I'm just here on vacation. I caught some fish, and they just decided to make me director of the aquarium. This is how it went down. Frigid zone. Can I not go to the frigid zone? Look how dark it is. It's spooky. Then we come out and we see some more fish. As you can imagine, in this aquarium, it is full of fish. Weird though, the frigid zone's not open. I can't remember how to run the aquarium. And maybe you can't do it at night. No, we're not choosing a fishing style while we're in the aquarium. That's even dark by my standards. I've caught you once, I'm gonna catch you again. We can go to the tropical zone. Let's all go to the tropical zone. Spooky dark rooms, and then suddenly fish. Alright, there we go. I spent a lot of time in the tropical zone because I was trying to catch this jackass right here. See him? Him? Yeah, that wasn't much fun. That was like a big long fight, and then he'd get away constantly. Look how big he is. He's gigantic. How do I manage the aquarium? This must not be my original save file. Oh, no, it is. I just haven't done a bunch of quests. I've done 22 of the 33 quests. Oh, that's right. This is Wii Motion Plus, too. I forgot that this game was optionally Wii Motion Plus. Steal that fish. It's my fish! You can't steal what's yours. Come say hello to the fish you... Yeah, it is actually. These are the fish you caught. Come say hello to the fish you have trapped. Alright, so let's make one temperate zone. So there's nothing in the Arctic zone, really? The frigid zone. She's a ghost. I don't care what chat says. She's a ghost. Look at her skin. Skin isn't supposed to be that white unless you're fucking Casper the Friendly Ghost. Not enough points. You need. Look at how many points you need. Holy crap! That's a lot of points. That's how you manage it. Now we have the frigid zone. Now we can see all my icy... There are no fish. How do I make the fish? We got penguins. I caught these penguins. There are no fish. Hold please while I turn this into a place with no fish. Into a place with fish. Like this. Doesn't quite rhyme, but you know, I'm making do with what I got. The interior leveled up. Great. How do I put fish in it? I'm leveling up my aquarium. This is not WiiWare. This came out on a disc. It may be the fish don't spawn in until like the next day. Oh, here's your review of the day. It's a rank 3 bonus. Some nice driftwood. This game does have some really solid music. Hey, where's the checkout lady? I can't leave? I'm stuck here? Oh, wait, here. I got a note from the... How was your visit? Okay. What was the best tank? Tank number one. What was the worst tank? Tank number one. Oh, the cold saltwater tank with no fish in it was the worst tank. Yeah, go figure. There's no fucking fish in it. What is this thing? I can't remember. Go figure, the aquarium tank with no fish in it is the worst tank. It's just empty. It's just an empty fish tank. Alright. Yeah, I know. We're gonna catch some fish today. I like that I literally just came to this hotel, and then they just decided, okay, you run the aquarium now. It's like, well, okay. Hi. No. Okay. Where's the person who lets me book trips and stuff? You. This board. Fuck yeah. We doing it. I actually like these characters more than me's. Now I'm on this boat. Also, look at her. Why is she dressed like a gothic Lolita maid? I apologize for hitting the mic stand there. I was flicking my wrist to fish and I hit the mic. It was inadvertent. Did I take this game willingly? Yeah, I did actually. Oh, well, maybe? I don't remember. But I had fun with it. I gave it a pretty good review. There's just a lot of stuff in this game. There we go. Oh, he caught him. You can see on the boat you get fishing radar. But right now I don't have any fish nearby. But like the game does have things like, what is she doing? It does have things like, today wasn't a good day. Sorry. That sounds like this game. What did I say the cons were, out of curiosity? Oh, this was Pokemon. This was definitely it. Now, as to whether or not... Wait, might have... Come on. I'm using the wrong type of lure. Like, first off, I shouldn't be using a drop lure or a float lure on the ocean. Yeah, that's alright. Extended period of time in this game can be dull. Like right now, I'm just not... I was just saying I'm not having much luck, but then I immediately get something. Who is this thing's fighting? Yeah, this 3-second loot could be better. There we go. But there's some nice music. Yellowtail Amberjack. 4.5 feet. S rank. As to why I pulled this game off the shelf versus some other game, no idea. I got up and I was looking at the games on the shelf and I was like, fishing resort. Let's try that. Propay made a game about fishing. Multiple times. They also made Let's Catch. And Let's Tap. Choose your tapping game. I have no idea where my line is. Alright, GX, be safe. Thanks for stopping by. Where the fuck are the fish? Can't see my lure. Oh, it had dropped. That's why. Alright. Let's go to this side. Let's go back to Gothic Lolita Maid. I keep hitting the mic stand trying to cast. Let's tap Labo. I mean, there already is some Labo fishing going on. Have Propane make the game for that. Out of the RFN hosts, who would I say is best at platformers? Greg. It's not even close. I've seen John play platformers. It's not pretty. I'm probably second. Remember, John is the person who got really mad at Super Mario or at Mario 2 or 3 because of the 3DS. Guillaume plays platformers for a different thing than Greg and I do. I think he's pretty decent at them. He's just not usually in it for the same, like, this is really, really hard, it's making me miserable challenge. This is going to be driftwood, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. It's a fish. No, it's not. It's driftwood. It's seaweed. It's average seaweed. It's not even good seaweed. I don't know if Guillaume's been playing Celeste, but Greg spoke about it on the show last week. I haven't. Nobody's told me what we're playing for the show this week. John's out. I don't know what Guillaume's been up to. Greg, I think I know, but I'm gonna wait until he tells me for sure. And I haven't actually picked it I'm gonna talk about yet. You know, at Mr. Diamond J, you can tell him all about your PSA for tub time safety. I have resolved that I'm not going to get between John and his tub, but that doesn't mean I'm going to authorize him to talk about it on Radio Free Nintendo. I would say I try to keep a baseline of behavior on that show, but that's obviously a lie. I like to keep a baseline of, like, pretending there's a baseline of behavior. Will Nintendo limit Labo designs with only one set of Joy-Con? Oh, probably. I can't imagine they're gonna release Labo that have double Joy-Cons. I also don't think they're gonna let third parties make things with the Labo branding. I think they'll let third parties use Labo in some games if they're approved. Like, hey, you can use Labo to do this. Just a guess. Like, if third party says, hey, I want to use the Labo fishing rod as an optional control scheme for my game, may I? I think Nintendo probably says yes. The old James had a behavior. Well, so the old James wasn't the host of the show. The old James's job was to sit there and make Johnny miserable. So yeah, I did whatever I wanted. Now I have some baseline responsibility for making sure the show actually follows the agenda. When I could just do whatever I wanted, because I tried, there it is. When I could just do whatever I wanted because I wasn't the host, then like, yeah, go nuts. I caught seaweed again. It's seaweed again. That's some nice seaweed though. It's thick. THICC seaweed. D rank. You don't know good seaweed. You would know good seaweed if it smacked you in the face. I would say a lot of my favorite moments on the show are when we had a hot mic situation. Back when we used to record the break. The show got too long for us to actually record the break because we would have been pumping out 3-hour audio tracks, and that would have just caused Audacity to implode. But some of the stuff that got recorded in the breaks was phenomenal. The show's actually longer now than it has ever been. I actually had it back under 2 hours for a while, but it's creeped back up. The show when I first got on it was about an hour and a half at the most. I've had segments that go longer than an hour and a half in the last 2 years. Audacity is not a great program. It just isn't. And editing a file that big is unwieldy. It's actually better to have the small tracks. Like, we do lose that rawness of just like, John's left his microphone hot and he's singing to his cats. Which is a thing that actually happened at one point. But at the same time, it's just easier for us and for the editor if the audio file is just the audio. And as the backup editor, I'll tell you right now, there's nothing worse than, like, editing the podcast. Because it takes forever. Anything I can do to make the edit faster, I'm all for. Even a basic edit of a 2-hour episode takes about 6 hours. If it's a more advanced edit, I edited a 2-hour episode that went about 10.5 hours to edit. Cat Helmet was in the original. That was in the audio. We use both Skype and Discord depending on what we're doing that week. Both have their advantages and their disadvantages. Discord, we tend to lose people's audio more. Like, we just can't hear them. Like, because it's just about trying to make sure that it's as latency free as possible, so it'll just cut people out. Skype, that's not usually the issue. Skype, it's usually like, people just go. They're just gone. Whereas in Discord, you might, Skype would just have a situation where I'm talking and then suddenly you stop hearing me. But I'm keep going because I didn't know you couldn't hear me. We could record straight to tape and just say the episode is the episode, but a lot of the edits not so much about like, oh, I don't want to. So, yes, I did an episode where I bleeped out a bunch of swearing, but it was a joke. Like, I was having fun with it. I bleeped out all the basic swearing and then left, like, some really random ones in there for funsies. But the biggest thing that I did in that episode was just to goof off. I just felt like goofing off. Giant Bomb records live to tape, which is a joke because there's no tapes involved. But they record live to audio because they have... they're in the same room. They have professional equipment. And it's easy. There's still no fish in this tank. The fuck is happening here? So for them, it's just easier. For me, and for us, recording it not live, or not in person, it is difficult to do that kind of live to tape. There's a bunch of crosstalk that happens when you're not looking at somebody, and you can see they're about to talk, that we end up editing out. Mostly because it sounds better. The show sounds better when all that crap gets cut out. I don't mean in terms of like we sound smarter. I mean it sounds better, like to your ears. Listen to this music. We're gonna let this run for a little while. Look at that hot seaweed. $50! That is at least 100 points of seaweed. All right, so we're going to do one more thing, and then we're going to call it for the night. We're going to go to bed. We're going to go to the Arctic zone, and we're going to catch some goddamn fish. Oh, it's raining now. Nice. Yeah, Giant Bomb's got money. Like, that's the other thing. Like, they get paid. I have looked at what it would take to put ads in the show. I know about how much money we would make. With our audience, we'd be about a mid-tier level of desirability that is augmented down slightly because we swear a lot. Or I swear a lot more than anything. It would be, you know, not as much as you might think it is. Let's put it that way. I can't remember how to get to the Arctic zone. Like, it's not as much money as you might think. Let's put it that way. Surprise! I think I did the math one time and saw that we could make up to fish counting. Board a submarine and try to spot the greatest number of target fish. Sybil hunt at the beach. How do I get to the Arctic? I can't remember how to do it. But yeah, I think podcast ads do pay like shit, but you have to keep in mind that we produce 50 episodes a year. It does add up, and that's Shy Guy's amiibo. Come here, get the camera on him. Right here in green. Come here. Come, get in front of the camera. This looks like isn't your amiibo the one that was bald with glasses on it? Because that's what this one is. In the white t-shirt, except he's wearing green. Come here. Come here. Look. And this thing is, these aren't actually amiibo. Okay, you didn't have glasses. Okay. This isn't using amiibo. Jesus, Miis. These aren't actually Miis. Can someone do me a favor and look up how to get to the Arctic in this game? It's probably actually a bit better than YouTube ads because people block YouTube ads. So podcast ads have become more valuable in the last few years because you can't use ad blocks on them because it's in the audio. I expect what's going to start happening on YouTube videos is you're going to see ads popping up directly in the video, like as part of the video. This game's called Fishing Resort. I'm gonna steal your bags. I think I did the math and saw that we would be able to make about maybe up to 10-ish thousand a year. Maybe. But even that seems high. That's the thing. In YouTube Red, you're just saying you don't want to see ads, you know, the interstitial ads that Google puts up. If the video itself has an ad in it, you know, if I'm presenting about my game, this game that I'm playing, and then stop and say, "Hey, you can get great shave at Harry's," like, what's YouTube Red gonna do about it? Begin trolling, just like the message boards. Thank you. I would laugh if the trawling doesn't get any fish. That would be the funniest shit ever. I did this as a kid once. Not played this game. Went trawling, and pretty much everything got away. And then when the next group got to sit here, and we moved to the side to just do regular fishing, like immediately they caught a marlin. Like immediately, like minutes. I was so mad. The dolphins showed up while they were over here. They got to watch dolphins like this close, like right here. I'm over here catching like friggin' tuna. Yeah, just saying its ad block is minimizes what's happening, but putting ads in the content directly is more valuable. In fact, we were in conversations with an ad provider on podcast stuff, and what we were told was if we did the live read ourselves, so if I told you about Harry's razors instead of playing an audio clip or reusing the same audio every week, they would pay you more. Start battle! And in fact, the ads had different values depending on what part of the episode they were in. Also, this is a really hard conversation to have while I'm pumping the Wii remote to catch fish. But like the ad in the middle of the episode was the most valuable. The ad at the end of the episode was the least valuable. So if you just did ad at the beginning, ad at the end, it wasn't 2/3 as much money as ad at the beginning, ad at the end, and ad in the middle. Ad in the middle was like 30% more valuable. To the point where, in some cases, they were like, hey, if you want to do 2 ads and just do one in the beginning and one in the middle, that's fine. If you just don't want to do one at the end. From a completely uninteresting thing that only matters to myself and Neil Ronahan, and now John Raritan, there is some interesting elements of copyright with respect to the podcast as to who is the legal owner. It's an oil fish. Yeah, the ad in the middle is worth more because it's harder to skip. That's all it is. It's really easy to skip the one at the end. Just stop listening. The one at the beginning, you know, just skip into the episode. Also, look at that, like, Wii Sports Resort font treatment just there. Even the noise. The one in the middle, it's tough to skip. You don't know where it is? Like, if you know it's coming, or if I say, like, we'll be back after the break, but first, here's a word from Harry's Razors. Yeah, then you can skip ahead, but you've already heard me tell you about the fine shave of Harry's Razors. Neil is the legal owner of Nintendo World Report. We'll use the word bought the site. Bought isn't the right word. He took ownership of the site because the previous owner could no longer legally own it. Not for legal reasons, for professional reasons. The owner of the site versus the site director has largely been not an issue. If it's not the same person, usually the owner stays out of the way. Neil is going to be kind of an exception because he's still going to be around, but owner's biggest responsibility is making sure the bills get paid because they control the bank account. Radio Free Nintendo is copyright Nintendo World Report and all content herein, but you know, Famicast was able to break away, so I guess it wouldn't be a big deal. But if I started taking money for Radio Free Nintendo, I'd probably have to at least give a cut back to NWR. How much? Unknown. But if we took money, basically everybody would have to upgrade their equipment, so our audio is better and it's easier to edit. We'd probably use some of that money to buy like E3 flights and stuff. And then honestly, the rest probably I would send to the editor, whoever the editor is, just to compensate them for the work they do. I mean, it's certainly something I've talked about with Neil. When I took over the show, I talked about it with Johnny. It's work. Like I said, we had exploratory conversations with a company that provides ads. I wasn't thrilled with their offering. Like, it was nothing personal. It just didn't feel right. I think their product is actually pretty solid. It just didn't feel like a good fit. Out of curiosity, if anyone's wondering, it's hard for us to know what our listener base is because sites like Stitcher and Google Play Music don't serve up the audio from our file store, which is being tracked by PodTrack. They serve up a copy of the audio, and so we don't necessarily know what our audio is because they have set the audio themselves. NWR pays for hosting the podcast. It is hosted on the NWR servers, and when a new episode goes live, I can actually watch the NWR servers like retch in real time when all people who are subscribed to the show grab the file. If we make a screw up in the edit and we have to upload a new copy of the file, it's really hard if we don't catch it immediately because once the RSS feed updates, it causes a mass download and we can't even get to the upload. Google Play's been doing podcasts. Google Play Music's been doing podcasts for a couple years. But yeah, so their metrics are separate from the PodTrack metrics, so I have to kind of go and do the math. And then John Raridan, part of his transition plan was he wanted to put the podcast on YouTube because a lot of podcasts do that now. And so we did. And the listening has been about 12 to 20. So not real big, but you know, it's decent discoverability. And I'm pretty sure I've given this number before, but the number I usually give when people ask what the listen base is, I say it's about 6,000 a week. It trends in depending on what's going on. The Lavo episode blew the doors off, as you would expect. The Nintendo Direct episode before it did pretty well. During the dark days of Wii U, it could drop to the 4,000s. But then once Switch speculation really got going, it would spike. Our rolling 60 day is 100,000 listens. And that's been pretty stable. Oh my god, this one's tough. Yeah, we do all right. We would be categorized as a mid-sized podcast. It's weird in podcasting. You either get 1 million listens an episode, or you get like 6,000, or you get like 6. You're either like, what's the current biggest podcast? I'm not sure what it is right now. For a while there, it was the Bill Simmons podcast at ESPN was one of the top podcasts, and it was pulling in, hundreds of thousands of listens an episode. And they were putting out like 3 to 4 episodes a week. To the point where when he left ESPN, the ads from his podcast were essentially financing his operations. Which is ridiculous. This is true. Sharing a podcast on YouTube is pretty easy. And Google's YouTube Music product, which I've never actually heard anybody say they use. My arm's getting tired. Hey, it's like you said. But their YouTube Music identifies podcasts as such, I believe, and makes them available. But, man... For a while, we didn't control the Stitcher feed, so I had no idea how many people listened on Stitcher. I had no clue. It was a mystery. I do know the numbers for some of the NWR podcasts. In general, I would want them to decide if they want to share them. Oh, I missed one. When last I checked, RFN is, for lack of a better word, the flagship podcast, yes. Why is YouTube a separate thing from Google Music? Because Google is a sprawling monster and doesn't know how to control its various tendrils. Why did Google release Android and Chrome OS roughly same time with one another? Because they're nuts. Yeah, they serve different purposes marginally, but like, why did Microsoft release the Kin the same time they were releasing Windows 8 Mobile? Who knows? These big technology companies get lost in the details. Man, I hope it's another oil fish. I haven't caught one of those today. Ugh. I don't want to relive being called daddy by John's Me or by those who have done it. Just unpleasant all around, although for entirely different reasons. You're right, Android and Chrome OS are two different things, except they're not going to be in a relatively short period of time because Google has started to realize maintaining two operating systems is kind of a pain. The thing is that there was some overlap when you heard the Chrome OS people talk about what they think Chrome OS could be used for, and the Android people talking about what they thought it could be used for, because both of them were sort of pointing towards the same space. Like you would hear about like, oh, you could have Android-powered laptops. You do Chrome OS, you could have Chrome OS-powered phones. And it's like, well, what the fuck are you doing then? Did you talk to those guys? They have a phone operating system already. Our goal is to put Chrome OS on tablets and laptops. It's like, well, no. You can't put it on tablets. That's Android's group. It's another friggin' oil fish. D. It's a D rank oil fish. That's a you didn't really pass, but I want you out of my class oil fish. What time is it? I've got 20 minutes. Is there a way to end the segment? Alright, we'll just let it fish. This is not the Arctic. I went here while I waited for you guys to figure out how to get to the Arctic. Didn't realize that this takes forever. We'll go to the Arctic next. As a former Java programmer, yeah, Java's a pain in the ass. Java applets are the worst. They're such a weird, like, thing of a different era. But the Chrome team has effectively been cutting the Java-ness out of their product for years, even though it's still going to be powered by Java. Let me tell you all about your fish. That's some good fish. So keep in mind, I paid 800 points to get on the boat. Remember when Minecraft was in Java? Yeah. I remember as a Java programmer thinking, how the fuck did they do that? Alright. Let's go back to this hotel room. The hotel room's kind of nice here. Alright, does anybody remember how to get to the river? Look how big this bed is. This is like a sex party bed. Shy Guy, I swear to God. I'm just saying, that bed is way too big. Also, it's inconsistently large based on the animation. Because look at it from this angle, and it's gigantic. It's way too long. When he was sitting on it, it was way shorter. Do you want to do some early morning fishing? Nah. Head north. Like, to the north, resort? Oh, get to the Arctic. Yes, you're right. Going north is how you... Thank you. Here's the trawling boat. Solar flare! See, now we're playing DBZ Fighters. It was the river. I had a Java-powered watch. And it was this big, bulky piece of shit. I didn't pay for it, thankfully. I just remember getting it and wondering, what the fuck is this? And then just losing my shit when I actually tried to use it. I think I won it in something. What's the next web tech to replace? Oh... I mean, email's kind of in this weird place right now where 96% of the email I get is crap. And if I'm communicating with someone electronically, I'm not using email. I don't think it's going to go away, but I think it becomes different. How do I get out to the next... All right. The Tildor River. But how do I get to the Tildor River? Like, I do occasionally get stuff in my email that's important, but like, generally speaking, not really. I'm at the lake. This is the Dua Ribu Lake. See? I'm right here. Have I just never been there? How have I played this game this many hours if there's places I just haven't been? How does that happen? Lake Rahator. At work, we use Teams, actually. Which, I mean, it is what it is. Teams works. That's the best I can say about it. Oh, well, look at this. Look at this Japan-ass Japan they put in the game. I thought I bought the cruiser. Maybe I haven't. I don't mind Teams. I know some people hate it. For me, it's just, it just is what it is. Yeah, this is Hoshido. I would argue IRC is not going to get replaced anytime soon because IRC was replaced years ago. I get your point, though. Come on. Somebody bite. Somebody bite. As somebody who never dared to try, speaking of Hoshido, I'm too good at casting. Okay, well, sure. Does this fire emblem allow you to marry the Hoshido women or the Hoshido men if you're a woman? If so, does that mean that this is the first fire emblem to openly... Look at the size of that fish! Bravely step into horrible fetish land. Ice Lake postcard on the bulletin board. When did I last use Project or Microsoft Office not for work? 2006? 5? But even then, I was just using it as an email client. Late postcard for the bulletin board. Okay. We'll have to do that some other time. Alright, I'm too good at casting because I'm going to call it after this fishing session. I want to catch something. Fish? Where are the fish? Come on, fishy. Honestly, I think I'd have more luck just jumping into the water and trying to grab them with my bare hands. Still, I mean, they are his half-sibling. Like, I know royalty and stuff, that's not so bad, but, like, it's not great. Let's be honest, it's not great. I didn't try. Like, when I played the Hoshido campaign, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Greg owns the ultimate burn on Revelations, which is the you can't save everyone unless it's a Fire Emblem game, and you paid for the DLC. Which is just an absolutely savage burn. Come on. Somebody bite something. Yeah, I have some serious issues with Revelations. Not Revelations. Fates in general. They were like, we hired a professional manga writer to do the story. And I'm like, oh, wow, that must be pretty good. And then I read reviews online, and they're like, wow, his shit's terrible. And I'm like, oh. Well, at least you tried. They're actively avoiding the bait. They're straight up like that GIF on Twitter pointing from Australia's tourism video, calling it bait. This bait. It's a birthright character. Nice. Does that mean the number of kids you can have in Revelations is like just an astronomical number? Because there's so many adults lying around? Pun not intended. But pretty good anyway? This is going to be really embarrassing if I spend the entire day here in Japan and nobody bites. I just got a nibble. Come on. I can't even catch seaweed. I thought Birthright's storyline was fine for the most part. I mean, fine insofar as Fire Emblem Fates is concerned. But like, I thought the difficulty curve for both of those games was fucked in the opposite direction. Or if like sometimes Conquest just threw shit at you just to kind of make it a pain in the ass. Birthright never really pushed you to do anything. Come on. Bite. I'm stuck in this Japanese hell until... Ah! Okay. I'm gonna steal this car. Oh, these change every day. So I have to have the right one going. Everyone's invisible. What the? Are you just making shit up? Everyone's invisible? What the fuck? Shy Guy, what? What are you dang-it-ing it for? I didn't catch any fish. I did a real bad job. All right, so now I'm in the right place. Let's see if I can catch a boat. Did you see a man in yellow? If you see him, tell him I'm waiting for him. That's the fishing school. That's back to Japan. Submarine tour. How do I buy the thing I need to buy? How about that? How about you do that? Do you want me to go find the man in yellow? Okay, I'll go see if I can find the man in yellow. I'm pretty sure I've been to the river before. I just don't see it on my list of achievements. Like, I see some achievements from there. Hey, kid, you should be with your parents. Why is there a secret agent here? There's the man, the yellow dude. I guess I had a quest at some point. Oh, here we go. Yes! Oh, you guys. We go into the Titus River tomorrow. What if I promise that next stream for you, me, and the cubes, and and Bansai Barber. We come back and we do a little bit more of this, and then we'll get to the Arctic. Give me the boat. All right, we'll do a little more fishing resort. But now we're gonna do sick burnouts in the raft. Oh, that noise is annoying. Wow, that noise is annoying. Listen to that awful sound. That's really bad. Why'd they make it like that? Sick burnouts. There's the raft. There's the island with the shack on it. With the Shaquille O'Neal on it. So the big catfish is past this this island. It does sound like the game is crashing. So it's past this island. It's past the island. Land is past the island. They're saying the catfish lives on land? Oh, we got something. Got something big. No, we don't. I got excited for a second, but no, we don't. At least it's a fish. Wow. I caught that with the big lure. I could have been playing Ogre Battle. Who says I haven't been? All right. We'll pick this up later because now I have my license and it saved when I got my license. So we're good on that. We'll be able to go to the island. Maybe we'll tack one more thing onto the daily schedule of these streams. We'll have Bansai Barber, we'll have You, Me, and the Cubes, we'll have one step closer to the Arctic, and then we'll actually play a real game. We're probably not going to play a real game today. I mean, that was a real game. This is crap. This is crap right here. This is some real crap. This is Baseball Stars 2, which is amazing. No, absolutely not. This is just called Castlevania. Just in all big caps, Castlevania. I need to re-download a bunch of stuff. But, yeah. Alright. Well, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to have a beer because today sucked. And then probably chill out till bedtime. So, thanks for joining me. Like I said, we'll hop on tomorrow to at the very least knock out Bansai Barber, Yumi, and the Cubes, and go see what the Titus River has going on. And that is going to do it. So, just as a reminder, if you want to participate in the retroactives for Bansai Barber or Yumi and the Cubes, or both, even better, you can go to NintendoWorldReport.com/forums, or whatever the fuck the address for the forums is, and then find the talkback threads in the podcast section of our forums. You can also see the Funhouse, which has been renamed to the Temple to the Funhouse God, which is me. Among the things I have done with my powers is I have reactivated the plus-minus system, which we got rid of because people abused it. And I named it +2 at NWR_James, which is where you can also find me on Twitter. And the -2 at Mr. Diamond J, which is where you can find the old man Lindemann. With that, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for joining us in the Me channel. Bye, everybody.